Morning. Thank you. Good morning, Solomon. Good morning to so many beautiful souls. We appreciate you on this Monday morning. We know how crazy it is right now in the world. It is a cool, crisp morning, but it is beautiful for December, and I am grateful to have you here with me engaging in this crazy time called Christmas. And we are embarking soon into a new year. And how many people have seen the brand new movie from Julia Roberts this year on Netflix, Leave the World Behind? Many people are talking about it. I think parts of it are a warning, and I think it's worth your time to look at it. I'm not trying to scare you, I'm not trying to freak you out. I just think it's got some very eye opening evidence of certain behaviors that will go down if we have such a time again. And we did have something like that for 5 days in Canada a few years ago. I got to figure out when that was. It might have been even 15 years ago. But we've come a long way since then through, cybersecurity and everything else. But I really think, when you watch shows like that, it's a warning. And if they didn't want us watching programs like that, we would not have access to programs like that. I hope that the sky is beautiful where you are today. I hope that you spend some time in nature amongst some tall trees, some pink blue skies, which always mean that we're coming into some beautiful weather, and I hope you have some beautiful weather. We currently are doing a few videos this morning to have posted on TikTok. This is also fantastic for Instagram. Didn't have the patience this morning to go live on Instagram, but I will. I found it cumbersome and a bit of a pain in the ass because I couldn't see the comments within the stream. So that in itself was, hello, sir, joined. Here, let's put you here. From X. I appreciate that. I rarely get anything from X. There you go. So good to see you. Thank you for being here with us. I did notice you. I did notice there was good traffic on Instagram, though. And I went on kind of like an experiment this morning. I left more frustrated, but I was very intrigued by the possibilities of using it in different ways. I do like that if it is a bit of a shit show, which it was, it's never seen again. It's just on. So I wonder if people play music on there. It's interesting. It's a different world. It's not like Facebook, where 2 years later they're playing that video. I appreciate that. Donika is the proper way to say it. Yeah. How are you this morning? So glad to see you on X. What's going on? I've got people from X this morning that I can see. Has that been fixed? I think that's new, guys. I don't think I've ever had comments from X before. That is awesome. They must have got the okay to do it. Elon wasn't letting anybody do anything for the longest time. So maybe it's been passed and things are working well. Wonderful. Danica, what are you currently grateful for this morning? And do you have a few minutes to go up if I was to give you the link and you could inspire us for a few minutes? And I don't mean like 15, 20. I'm talking like 5 minutes. Just come up. If you don't want to come up, that's cool. Not everybody is happy to come up early in the morning. I find that the brain doesn't work too good for me, usually early in the morning. But I've been up already working on trying to get Restream to work on the live Instagram. It did, but my lord, it drove me right around the bend. Takes a lot to frustrate me. It frustrated me today. It really did. But I think sometimes when you are stretching and growing, as I clearly was when I was doing that, um, you're gonna get irritated. Is that the word? You're gonna get irritated, and I was clearly irritated. I would love to do something once a week with Donika and just something uplifting. I had a few people from work that I know who said they enjoyed your broadcast. And they didn't know your name, but they described you. And when I was at the Christmas party, and they said, "Your friend." And I was like, "Okay, your friend." And, she was very lovely and she had beautiful energy. And I was like, "Okay, I was that kind of done." And she had this big smile. And I was like, "Oh." And I said, "What did she talk about?" And they said, "Oh, spiritual stuff. And you guys did all these questions." And I was like, "Yep, okay, I knew who that is. That's Donika." And I said, and a couple of them said, "I decided to follow her." I was like, "Okay, that's great." And that's what you want. You want people to see you, right? It's like with Tia. Everybody in the building loves Tia. Absolutely loves Tia, like to their core. And Tia is one of those vessels of light in the world. And animals have that ability to shine light, even sometimes in the most torturous situations, or the darkest souls, or the most wounded people. I love this pathway right here. Let's see if I can click this. I could handle walking down this one today. See if I can get it to click. And I did. Oh, that's interesting. Why is it doing that? Okay, we'll click it again. There we go. Oh, look how it fits sideways there. So we'll hit it this way. There we go. Now, I wish there was a way that I could get rid of the Michael Bathurst twice. Once is more than enough. In fact, I'd be okay with maybe no Michael. Good morning, Tony D. The man, the dude, the legend. What a wonderful evening of football. For those who don't know, the Buffalo Bills won. Oh my. The Ravens won. Oh my. Oh my, it's a good day. The Ravens did okay. It wasn't a stellar performance. And guess what? Baker Mayfield, Tampa Bay, Mike Evans, they won. Woohoo! So, and we talked about the 49ers. You know, they're in. They did it. They had the shirts. They're not going to be at the bargain table, as we were talking earlier. The Jets, unfortunately, didn't win. The Dolphins found a way to win, even though they had, I believe, 9 people that were injured. So, we're going to see, I think, some craziness. The Browns looked, I thought, amazing. What did you think, Tony? And Tony, are you excited about going to work today? Is that something that's exciting? Here's some exciting news, Tony. For the first time ever, I got comments from X today, this morning. Oh my lord. Do you know what that's going to mean for us? That is great because that's my biggest network. And for me to see that little X symbol and have Twitter there, that's wonderful. So that means we're going to be able to build the audience. And what's happening before is it would be on, people would be trying to message me, but it would only be in Twitter. And I couldn't see it. And I think, if anything, people thought I was snubbing them, not caring, lost my mind, Chiefs was falling off the cracker. Yeah, you can name it any way you want. I was able this morning to repurpose a few of the videos we did recently on TikTok. Even that can be challenging to have the mouth and the words match up properly. But if you want something that works fairly well and it's getting better, like I have to tell you, the Instagram thing was just a royal pain in the you know what. But I think part of it is I need to find a strategy to make it work. The great thing with it was I met up with people I have not met up with in a while. And last night, Sweet Pea saw me on Instagram, Penis on me, Warrior Grandma, and a few other individuals that I know within my own life. So it's good. I didn't put it on today. I do like LinkedIn if it's like for a short early morning broadcast. Um, I'm hoping that everybody today honestly has a supported week. I know Monday can be tough and it can be very tiring. This is cute. Let's play.
And in the rain, what a glorious feeling, I'm happy again.
I'm singing in the rain.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain, what a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. I'm singing.
I have to be real. Yesterday, there was no singing in the rain. I was swearing in the rain. I was kind of sick of the rain. I'd rather it snow than it rain. Here is an upcoming quarterback right here. Awesome. Let's see if we can make this a little bigger for you folks. There we go. There we go. What I love about this format is it works so seamlessly with TikTok. And it works seamlessly with the live Instagram. So I'm trying to get more acquainted with this technology. And I'm trying desperately to be more open to trying different forms and different platforms. I think as you get older, you have to be aware of the things that are forever changing. Many platforms come and go. I wish to God I had put more interest in TikTok at the beginning. I was very resistant, don't know why. And Instagram, I've always been. And I've always associated it to be a younger person's platform. But the truth is, there is an audience on TikTok and there's an audience on Instagram that is very reachable, just the same as Twitter. And I've always felt comfortable on Twitter. Not a huge fan of Facebook, but the great thing about Facebook is it links me up with the people I know in my daily life and family members. And it's a wonderful place for people to reconnect with me. And I do a lot of calls on there. Yesterday, I had a wonderful call with James Heaven, dear friend of mine, and Marcus, his son. And we just talked about Christmas things. It was wonderful to reconnect. So if you get time today and you know of someone who may be suffering and is all alone during this Christmas season, please reach out to them. Maybe take them out to lunch, go for a coffee. Just call them. Visit them if you can. Even better, if they're like a neighbor. And just see how they're doing. You know, a lot of people don't want to be a burden. You know, and some people are so depressed it's hard for them to get out of the house. So, depending on certain individuals' situations, it's easy to be a kind person. It's not something that's going to put you in the poorhouse. It just requires some time, effort, and a little bit of compassion. And if you can find it within your heart to do that, that would be great. Joined. Joined what? That's interesting. So it's telling me they joined the call, but it's not telling me what they're saying. Okay. I wonder. Yeah, I don't think that would work either. It might. You know what? I'm going to try something a little weird here. Yeah, I'm going to have to look into that. But this does make me happy to see them here. And at least I know they're there and I can say hello. And that means a lot to me. And it's one of those situations where I'm not entirely sure how glitchy that will be, but I'm so grateful to see it. We were talking earlier about Leave the World Behind. Does anybody know that movie? From Netflix. Unbelievable. I saw it a couple days ago with my wife, and she liked it. Not as much as me. It can be a little slow. I love things that address human behavior, and there was a lot of strange human behavior in that movie for sure. That'll fit better. So, of course, it's got Julia Roberts in it, Ethan Hawke, and Kevin Bacon. And Kevin Bacon and Ethan Hawke look a lot alike. It's one of those movies, too, that I think you may enjoy watching it more than once because there's things you're going to miss the first time, little subtle clues, that will basically awaken possibilities later. And even some of the words or phrases that the children say end up being intensely prolific, almost psychic. I don't know. It's cool. If I get time today, I'm gonna watch a part of it. And that's a wonderful thing too. Is if you've watched a movie, you can kind of do what you need to do, but still keep an ear and follow, and then you can get the subtleties. But if you really can sit down and watch what's unfolding, even the music, and there was a lot of music in it, in the soundtrack, and a lot of very unique music, not mainstream, with a message. And here on this platform, the message for me, I always try to live, is be loving, be kind, be generous, be patient, and know on many levels that we're all here doing our very best. Some of us are suffering, others are thriving and living, what we call now the best life. And if you get a free moment this week, I think it's really worth your time. Leave the World Behind. Julia Roberts on Netflix. You probably have Netflix. Thank you so much for being here today. I was very happy to see all the individuals I saw last week and last night and this morning. I really appreciated you. And now it says joined again. So is she leaving me a comment of some sort? Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I have a feeling she might want this. So Danica, I'm going to put this in the chat for you. I don't even know if you're going to see it. That's the truth of the matter. That's interesting. Happy Monday. Okay, so now that's so weird. Okay, so before it just said joined, and now I see good morning, Michael, and happy Monday. Interesting. Can you see the link in the chat, Danica? I'm just interested in knowing if you can see that. Because according to this, it's been sent out to Twitch and YouTube, but no other platform. Danica, this morning, what what is something that you're currently grateful for in this moment? Because I think it's so important to start your mornings off with a little gratitude. At least that's how I feel. How do we do this? Yeah, there we go. There we go. That way you get the up and close look. Thank you for sharing so much. Thank you for sharing so much love and light to the world. Let's put that up there. That's beautiful. Yes. Love and light. We try, don't we? I'll tell you though, broadcasting can be taxing, especially Twitter Spaces. I admire the work you're doing. You and Tim, actually. The work that you guys are doing, I think is very powerful, and it does make a difference. And someone has to do it. That's the way I look at it. Someone has to step up to the plate and try to help the collective each and every day. I'm going to play something from, let's see here what we got. I'm going to see if I can find just a little snippet here. If not, all right, let's click this. Brock Purdy, oh, he's doing well. He's very misunderstood, though. I'm not entirely sure why he's misunderstood, but he's one of those individuals where people don't seem to give him the just dues that he needs, and I think desires. This one is called Scott Berkeley Horizons, and I'll see if I can get it to come up. Well, let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. Yes, you are loved and you are seen and witnessed. And we are in this together in this exquisite experiment called life. And powerful vibrations and frequencies and energies are flowing freely through you as we speak. Connect to your heart chakra. Just breathe. If you're feeling stressed, go for a long walk. Put your feet in the sand. And know on many levels that you are directed and protected each and every day by countless angels that surround you. And we are in this together every single day, trying to make the most of this situation. And it can be painful, and people can let you down, and you can get hurt, or you can lose your health, but don't lose your mind. And you are grounded in this infinite possibility. And we are all connected to the Akashic Records, where life is free flowing and without a care. And we are here only solely to help the endless souls that suffer in silence. Can you hear the dumpsters being smashed around in the background? I'm going to take that as a cue as have a wonderful Monday. Till next time, God bless you all. Thank you for being here. Donika, I loved your messages, and everyone else who was here, including Tony D. God bless you all.